Hello everybody and welcome again to Ramblings of a Middle-Aged White Guy. I was out a couple of weeks because I was in the hospital one Saturday and then I was really busy last Saturday. So here we are after a 2-week hiatus. This week I decided at the request of some friends and family to go a little lighter on the millennials as far as giving them so much crap and maybe give them a little practical advice that'll help them out. And so I decided, okay, that's what I'll do. So this week we're going to talk about something that all of us need to know at some point or another. I don't know if you guys watch cop shows or not. If you do, you'll understand this a little bit better. This week we're going to talk about what to do when you get pulled over by the police. And I actually have visual aids today, so I hope you guys will be able to see those. The first one is be polite. The reason I say that is a lot of people when they get pulled over already have that chip on their shoulder. Now, having watched a lot of live PD, that never ends well. If you start acting a fool in front of a cop, you're going to wind up getting your car searched or worse. People get pulled over and they start mouthing at the cop, and usually it's something that they have done that's pretty minor, and it winds up turning into a great big thing. So be polite. When you get pulled over, yes sir, no sir. Hand him your license, insurance, and if you live in a place where you have to give registration, give him your registration as well. It's just going to save you a lot of hassle. Because cops are not really, they will respond, let me put it this way, they will respond to how they are treated. If you treat them roughly, they will treat you roughly. The second thing is keep your mouth shut. I'm not saying don't talk to the cop. I'm not saying don't cooperate with them or answer questions when they ask questions to you. But what I am saying is this: do not start blabbering at the mouth. If you start getting diarrhea of the mouth, what'll wind up happening is you'll wind up getting your car searched. You'll probably go to jail. I've actually seen things on camera, like on cops, where cops have said they run a guy's license for doing a burnout at a stop sign, and they look at the camera and say, he has nothing, I checked his license, nothing's going on, so I'm going to let him go. And then the cop walks back to the car and the guy starts running his mouth, and then, how many drinks you had today, sir? And it just went downhill. So keep your mouth shut. It'll save you a lot of trouble. And the last thing that I want to say to you, and this may take a little while to say, is follow instructions. If the cop tells you to get out of the car, he has already determined that you're getting out of the car. So get out the car. When he says that to you, you're coming out of the car one way or the other, and how painful that is completely up to you. And I've seen it time and time again. I've actually seen this in real life, where people refuse to get out of the car when the cop asks them to, and they wind up being forcefully removed from the car and slammed on the ground. I don't know about you, but I've made it this far with all the chiclets that I have in my mouth, and I would like to continue to keep them. So if a cop asks me to get out of the car, I'm getting out of the car. Once you are out of the car, if the cop tells you to get on the ground, get on the ground. Listen to the previous thing, what I just said about getting out of the car. He's already determined at this point that you're going on the ground. How violently that happens is completely up to you. So just get on the ground. Road rash hurts. Getting your teeth knocked out by pavement hurts. So just do that. If he tells you to turn around and put your hands behind your back, just turn around and put your hands behind your back. Because you're getting handcuffed one way or the other. Please, for the love of all that is holy, follow instructions when you get pulled over by the cops. A lot of times, if it's something really minor, it could be the difference between getting a warning and getting a ticket. If it's something a little more important, It could be the difference between catching a resisting arrest charge rather than just the charge that you're going to get. If you have questions or comments, please leave them in the questions or comments block. Hit that like button. You can subscribe and hit the little bell doohickey thing, and you will get notified of new content. Glad to be back, y'all. I love you. God bless America.